Social Security as a new Social Security bill has finally been passed in the Senate. It means you're about to receive your full benefits.
In this vote, the yeas are 76, the nays are 20. The 60 vote threshold having been achieved, the bill is passed.
I'm going to show you this entire video clip from the Senate floor where this voting took place, and at the same time I'm going to show you full video of Chuck Schumer before and after the voting. And look at this, as Senate approves bill to expand Social Security to millions of Americans. I'm gonna break down each and everything for you in this very important video, how you can get increased Social Security benefits, you're about to receive your full benefits, and much more. But before I start the video, I would like to ask you just for a little favor to please smash the like button on this video, as it helps this video and the channel as well. So without any further ado, let's start the video. So let's not wait and get straight into it. Nearly 3 million Americans will receive full Social Security benefits under legislation passed in the waning hours of the current Congress and now headed to President Biden, who is expected to sign into law. Yes, you heard it right. Things have changed for Social Security, and especially for those who are struggling right now. But there's a caveat in it. I'm going to give you all the details, so make sure you stay with us till the end. Senators voted 76-20 for the Social Security Fairness Act, which would eliminate two federal policies that prevent nearly 3 million people, including police officers, firefighters, postal workers, teachers, and others with a public pension from collecting their full Social Security benefits. The legislation has been decades in the making, as the Senate held its first hearing into the policies in 2003.
The Democratic leader.
Thank you, Madam President. So tonight, the Senate finally corrects a 50-year mistake by passing the Social Security Fairness Act. Millions of retired teachers and firefighters and letter carriers and state and local workers have waited decades for this moment. No longer will public retirees see their hard-earned Social Security benefits robbed from them thanks to this bill. It's a very good thing that one of the final acts of the 118th Congress is delivering a huge win for working Americans. I thank my colleagues on both sides of the aisle for their outstanding work, particularly Senators Brown, Collins, Cassidy, who led the way, and all those who relentlessly across the country called their senators and got this done.
Remember, this bill is specifically targeting firefighters, police officers, teachers, and other government sector workers. But the biggest thing is that this only concludes 3% of Social Security recipients. What about the rest of the 97% Social Security recipients who are struggling right now? As I was reading your comments, I've seen that you've been saying that these government employees are already getting paid very well. What about the people on SSI, means Supplemental Security Income, SSDI, Social Security Disability Insurance, VA, and RRB, means Railroad Retirement Beneficiaries? Aren't they human enough? Well, yes, this is a concern, but it seems like the current administration only cares about the people who work in the government or for the government. When it comes to American people, they feel left out. What Chuck Schumer said before this bill was passed.
The Majority Leader.
Now, Madam President, in just a few moments, the Senate will hold a vote to take up the Social Security Fairness Act, a bill that ensures no retiree or spouse is wrongly denied their well-earned benefits simply because they chose at some point in their careers to work in public service. Time is short, but I'm hopeful the Senate can take up and pass this bill and send it to the President's desk very quickly. Passing this Social Security fix right before Christmas would be a great gift for our retired firefighters, police officers, postal workers, teachers, and others who for years have contributed to Social Security but are now being penalized because of their time of public service. That is unfair. It's deeply unfair. It goes against the American ideal.
And that's where rest of the Social Security, SSI, SSDI, and VA recipients are arguing. And they're asking this question that, why this current administration cares a lot about the people who work in the government or for the government. Why they are not doing anything for the rest of the 97% of the social security recipients, means 67 million social security recipients. Remember, this bill only gives benefits, means full benefits, to 3 million social security recipients who work in the government sector. What about the people who are struggling right now? Around 5 million social security recipients are living in poverty and nobody cares about them.
Of working hard, chipping in, and enjoying a well-earned retirement. Our bill would finally repeal the outdated and unfair weapon GPO programs which have wreaked havoc on the hard-earned benefits of our public service retirees and their spouses. It's been going on too long. People have worked for decades to pass legislation to fix this issue. We now have that opportunity. The House has already passed this bill by an overwhelming margin. Democrats and Republicans, 327-75. We Democrats are ready to stand with our public service retirees and finally fix this problem. The American people will see today which senators are ready to deliver on these Social Security benefits and who will block this golden opportunity that could help millions. I thank Senator Brown and others for their hard work. Yield the floor.
As you can see, that Chuck Schumer is really worried for the future of the people who work for the government sector. There's no doubt that firefighters, police officers, they put their life at risk for the safety of American people. But remember that if you want to do something, do it for all social security recipients. Don't cherry pick, because when you do that, it divides people. Let me know in the comments below, what do you think about this whole situation? And as you can see, the Senate finally corrects a 50-year mistake, proclaimed Senator Majority Leader Chuck Schumer a Democrat from New York after senators approved the legislation at 12:15 a.m. Let me repeat it, at 12:15 a.m. Saturday. Can you even imagine? They did that late at night, or you can say early morning, but nothing for social security recipients. Bernie Sanders had a proposal to increase social security by $2,400 to all recipients, but they're not even voting on that bill. This bill also includes those who also collect pensions from state and federal jobs that are not covered by Social Security, including teachers, police officers, and U.S. postal workers. The bill would also end a second provision that reduces Social Security benefits for those workers, surviving spouses, and members. The WEP, means WEP, impacts about 2 million Social Security beneficiaries, and the GPO nearly 800,000 retirees. Remember that around 2.8 million Social Security recipients are impacted by the reductions, but the truth is that around 72 million Social Security recipients are struggling, and they're also affected by this inflation. So let me know in the comments below, what do you think about this whole situation? I'll see you in the next show very soon. Till then, please take care and have a nice day.